Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes, Trails to Zero, Zero no Kiseki, and so on. So, the hospital was a bust. We're hitching a ride. Same day, 20:45. Basically, 8:45 p.m. Place is not shut up, that's good. No wild parties going on. Seems to be some drinking, though. Sergei should probably be concerned. What's he thinking? Joachim Gunter, what the hell is he planning? Why would he leave behind information to his disadvantage on purpose? Indeed. Do you think there's the possibility that this is a diversion? Honestly, in this situation, I don't think being a diversion would have had any meaning. All the circumstances point to him, and even his relationship with Ravash and the chairman is clear. Considering Ian's actions, even the possibility of being a trick from the Hayway or Republic faction is low. Isn't he only pretentiously showing off? Seeing that even the manners of that private secretary guy were fairly gone. Agreed. From those two files in conjunction with being a person who craves for the limelight, I felt some kind of a fanatic message. That also was maybe about Kea. Indeed. What does that child have to make him so concerned about her? How stupid, she's nothing more than an insolent child, right? Going to such lengths to do a thing like this? What the hell is he trying to do? Well, however, the meaning of having a photo of hers in this white file. Lloyd, what do you think about it? Yes. The many inhuman rituals performed up to 6 years ago. Maybe it's a message to use Kea as a closing for those. I won't allow this. Yeah, that goes without saying. Mr. Dudley, what about the higher-ups? Unluckily, there's a notice of an attack to that prison. Moreover, it seems that the police academy and the train range who are close to the prison were attacked too. The police headquarters coping with that over there has turned into a beehive. I understand, we can't count on them anymore. Let's have Kea escape abroad by asking the Bracer Guild. Lloyd, that's... Naturally, the condition is that Mr. Arios, Estelle, and Joshua take care of it. Liberal's area is probably safe. It should be difficult to be within the cult reach. That could be the safest place. However, is it alright with you to become unable to protect that child with your own hands? I don't give a damn about my fixation or pride. You can be all against this, but if that child can even be a little safer, then I want to bet on this possibility. Mr. Lloyd. Good grief, can't be helped. If you want to do that, then it's better to do it fast. I'm sure that the last international ocean liner is at 9:30. If we hurry, we can make that child escape to Liberal tonight. Alright, contact the guild. If Arios has returned and is around, you should entrust her to him. He'd probably protect his daughter and Kea to the bitter end, whatever happens. Yes. Hello, this is the Bracer Guild, Crossbell branch. Mr. Michel, I'm Lloyd from the support section. Do you have a moment? It's the young boy. What is it? Our members haven't returned yet. I see. Do you know when Mr. Arios will be back and around? He should be already on his way back. What? Who are you? This is the Bracer Guild. Turns out they're busy. We're gonna have to go somewhere else. Mr. Michel, what's wrong? It's no use. Was the telephone damaged? Hey, what happened? It seems that the Bracer Guild was attacked by someone. Just before the communication was cut, there were machine gun sounds. What? Don't tell me the Mafia is behind this. Seems it's highly possible. No, you see, there's something that bothers me a little about a Mafia assault. What? That's right, what was a little off was... So let's go with machine gun sound, because nothing here really makes sense. They weren't the sounds of the heavy machine gun the Mafia uses. What does it mean? In reality, the whole thing was off because... Think about it like this. They broke in, then he said, "This is the Bracer Guild." Like, if we were able to hear his voice, we might have been able to hear if something was off like that, but he stopped to say that, which is what's so confusing. And then the third thing is, if you're raiding a place, step one is isolate the place. Work out somehow incapacitating phone lines, internet access, what have you, so that they're completely alone. They didn't do that, they just burst through the door and opened fire. So the whole damn thing didn't really make sense. What does it mean? The sound. The receiver over there? Quick, let's pick it. Lloyd, the receiver is ringing. Yes, I'll get it immediately. Sorry for all the fuss, Shizuku. No, did something happen? Yes, Special Support Section speaking. Mr. Lloyd? Sounds like Noel's voice. Thank goodness I could contact you. This voice, Sergeant Noel? Yes, thank you for last time. The thing is, I have something to report to you and the others. Contact with the Belgard Gate Corps has been completely cut off. Yes, because they're professionals. What'd you say? What on earth happened? I don't know, we're currently looking into it too. I was instructed by the Vice Commander to report it to you two just in case. I understand, thank you for the information. Right, we have something to report too. I reported to Sergeant Noel about the Bracer Guild being assaulted. The guild in the city has. I understand, I'll report to the Vice Commander. I don't know what's going on, be extremely careful. Yes, you too. Has something happened to the Guardian Force? Yep, turns out we're not going to Belgard Gate anytime soon. It appears that communication with the Belgard Gate Corps has been completely cut off. They're looking into the current situation. What? What on earth? You said it, Zeit. Zeit? What, is there something outside? Surrounded, watch out. He seems to be saying that something gathered and is coming. Really? Perhaps who attacked the Bracer Guild? Most likely. All members prepare to escape. Lloyd and Randy take Kei and Shizuku with you. Yes. Yes, sir. Tio, watch the environment. Ellie, back up. Yes. Roger. Dudley, you and I'll hold the rear. Roger. Kei, hold on to me tight. Yes. Dear Shizuku, kindly excuse me. Compared to your old man, you'll not be quite happy with me, but pardon me. Not at all, thanks in advance. Alright, make all possible. So I want to say this is supposed to be make every effort to not destroy the formation. Or hold the formation or something. What? The Guardian Force? Go, evacuate from the rear entrance. Just saying, I didn't like that base anyway. I can't believe those are patrol guards from Belgard Gate. Yeah, I know their faces. Are they also being controlled like the Mafia? There's a very high possibility. Anyway, somehow we made our way back to HQ.
Whoa.
Oh great, the mindless zombies can drive. And what's disappointing is they're better than the average driver in Chicago. Here again? Over there is impossible. Let's head out of the Central Square for now. What the fuck is that? Sensei, these are... Looks like this is no cheap matter. Mr. Harold, you should head home now. Others should get inside your homes. Believe it or not, this is an ordinary weekend in Chicago. If you don't believe me, look at the statistics. Actually, in fact, this seems a little tame. What should we do? If we're going to the police headquarters, then let's head straight for the government district. That's no good. Let's go through Back Street. Yes. Yeah, you better not open fire and give away your position. Attention pimps and hoes, get to the nearest brothel and stay there. What, is it the festival? What a weird crowd. What's the commotion? So damn noisy. I warned him. What the hell? Okay, guys. You're like 10 feet away. Seriously, this is not the Wild West. Man, this tiring. Lloyd, are you okay? I'll get down. No, I'm fine. Just at least leave this to us. Oh, if it isn't the younger brother. Ilya. Miss Ilya, Risha. Everyone. It's Risha and the snoring person. Snoring? That aside, you have two cute kids with you. Big Doggy's here too, what an interesting combination. You two, quick, please take shelter inside the theater. They'll be here any minute. Just how many of those are they driving out? Is this something a tourist attraction? Sure looks realistic. Just evacuate, please. What the hell are you guys doing? To the CSPD HQ now. Don't spell at me. Right. Wow, what an awesome live-action atmosphere. Alright, in that case, I shall also. Miss Ilya, stop that and let's take cover. Wait, Risha, stop dragging me away. You guys, what are you planning? Are you here on the CGF commander's orders? Under certain circumstances, you know you won't get away with this. What are these lifeless eyes? Ah, could the HQ be the city hall as well? That shutter won't break down easily. It'll probably hold on for a while. Pursuers are coming. Take a detour by the water fountain and return to Central Square. Aye, aye, sir. Fran, everyone, please be safe. I hate to say it, Chief, but you couldn't hit someone 10 feet away with a shotgun. You're just wasting ammo. Fran, please stay safe. Ellie? No, get away from there. Just what do you plan to do to my granddaughter and her friends? Mayor, please calm down. That's dangerous. Please stay back. What the hell happened? Chairman, I think we should go inside here. Yes. How stupid. Just why did this happen? Could it be? Was it a trap laid by him? You're back! However, the Guardian Force seems to have disappeared. Have we skillfully scattered them? Mr. Sergei? Yes. Alright, from now on we act separately. You go through East Street and escape from Crossbell. It seems that who are running amok are the Belguard Gate's Guardian Force. Probably Sonia's subordinates can be trusted. After you exit on the highway, contact Tangram Gate and get them to come pick you up. Understood, but what about you, Chief, and... Dudley and I will remain here to throw them into confusion. I intend to attract their attention and stir them up. No way! What the heck of a nonsense are you saying? For the two of us, it's going to be easy to retreat after having them confused. Don't dally, there's no time to waste. Mr. Dudley, let's go. Chief, be careful. Yeah. Dudley, show me again the real ability of the 1st Crime Division's ace. You too. Show me the real strength of the legendary squad leader who commanded those two once. This is... after they were raided, huh? Father. Oh, it's you guys. Mr. Michel? Thank goodness, are you alright? Yes, after that I somehow cut my way through and escaped. When they disappeared, I secretly escaped, but... does it seem like they're still in the city? Yes, it seems like something is happening in the center of the administrative district. You explain to me Michelle, the general details of everything that happened thus far. I see. It's also about time for our bracers in the city to return, you know. We'll back you up when they return, so escape to the highway for now. I'll still leave Shizuku in your care. Roger that. Leave it to us. Mr. Michel, please be careful. Same to you. As expected, it seems they didn't follow us this far. Yes, this is thanks to the chief and everyone. I hope they're okay, though. All we can do now is pray to the goddess. Yeah. Kea, Shizuku, are you alright? Yes. Kea's fine, too. This is like the time I first met all of you, isn't it? That's right. It's only been one short month since that auction. I don't quite believe it. Now then, let's leave for the highway like this. Should I contact Tangram Gate in advance? Please. If it's difficult to connect, Sergeant Noel will be fine too. Yes, understood. Seems the line is busy. No wonder, the situation is pretty chaotic. Might be difficult to get connections for a while. It can't be helped. I'll contact Miss Noel direct... What is it? Could it be... Ravash? Seems it's a detached force from those who raided the hospital. A large detachment, 300 people strong. Thought there could have been others, but... Seems we have no other path but to break through them. Kea and Shizuku, get as low as possible for me. Yeah. Yes. It's the machine gun guy's name. Crap.
俺の番だな。赤き夜の死んだ。戦場をかけ、つわもろどもをつなげ。
So that kinda happened. Not scanning those guys. And I got a round kill. I guess that means all of them in one shot or something. Let's see, that was only 7 targets, I think, so that would not have been a qualifier for the kill games. Level 36. I don't really have much use for this. I can sell it, maybe. I don't know if it's easier to carry over Sepith or... I don't even know how the carryover works exactly. Alright, we got through them somehow. Everyone, we'll go along the highway just like... Quick, Ellie, shoot the gas tank. What? As expected, that's impossible. Can't be helped, we'll return to the city and head to downtown. Yeah. No way. A desperate situation, huh? Father, if I could at least save these children. That is... another car? This limousine is President Dieter's? Come on, hurry and get on. Bell? Miss Maria Bell? We'll talk later. Please just get on. Okay. Kea, we're getting on. Yeah. Shizuku, grab hold of me. Yes. Zeit, you're supposed to lift your leg up and you know what to do from there. Not only Ravache, but the CGF too? How should I say this? It's a terrible situation. Yes, honestly, I feel like I'm having a nightmare. By the way, why did you act with such timing? I had a business discussion in the Republic. It was when I was coming back from that. Around when we were passing through Tangram Gate, we were attacked by the Mafia. When we shook them off from each town, you guys were being attacked. So that's what happened. Man, you seriously saved us back there. That car, could it be bulletproof? Yes, it's custom made. Because the glass is bulletproof too, it won't break so easily. The latest bulletproof limousine made by the Rhineford Company, isn't it? I see. But as you might expect, it can't withstand explosions. Father, are we returning to IBC? Yeah, I plan to. They must be tired too. I want to let them rest a while. No way, we can't trouble you more than this. We really appreciate the thought, but... Ellie, please don't say standoffish things. The IBC gate is made of a special alloy. It won't break so easily. And as the IBC president, I mustn't be apathetic regarding public order in Crossbell. If possible, I want to hear the detailed situation from you all. Uncle Dieter. Understood. Sorry for all the trouble. It's decided then. You two, you seem sleepy somehow. Kaya's not sleepy. I'm fine. Can't blame them, it's almost 10 p.m. Must be because we took you to a battle like that. When we arrive at IBC, I'll prepare a bed for you. Alright, being this the case, I'll floor it. Same day, 2200 hours, 10 p.m. Father? In the current situation, we can't have positive proof to confirm it, though I think we'll need to collect the evidence before long. Yeah, from your standpoint, it's so. However, as for me, now I feel a large sense of disappointment. Naturally, there's the sinfulness of those cult remnants or whatever, but I'm completely dumbfounded about the fools who got involved with such guys and caused the current situation. Yes. Even I understand that affairs in Crossbell are complicated. I understand that Ravache's existence and corruption of congressmen and officials can't be helped to some extent. And I've given up, but somehow it seems I was a complete fool. Mister. That's right. IBC is not small, and it has an influence on Crossbell politics. Though Father has purposely remained neutral until now, my laziness has become the cause of the current situation. I apologize, but there is nothing I can do to make up for it. No way. Aren't you worrying about this a little too much? In practice, it's not your competence nor duty. No, it's commonplace that the financial world has a certain degree of influence on the political powers at the time. More than that, I too was proud to be one of the citizens who loved Crossbell. But I got busy, and it seems the love for my hometown faded. I think each one of us citizens thinks that. Yeah, at any rate, complaining at this point is useless. To resolve the situation, my IBC will expend all its effort supporting you. Mr. President, thank you very much. That's very reassuring. Although this situation is impenetrably difficult. Communication with Police HQ and Tangram Gate has been cut off, correct? Yes, we've tried many times to contact them, though. Seems there is some reason for the communication stoppage. Can we attempt communication using the orbital network? Seems that someone has cut off the geofront orbital cable. If we could secure a detour route, I think we could restore the communication network, but if that's the case, then please make the top priority of the Technology Division staff. Though, of course, we need to contact Police HQ, Tangram Gate, and the Bracer Guild. If we are able to contact each terminal in the city, we'll be able to understand the situation that much more. Understood. Then, one of your other worries is Kea, right? Yes. I think it's very likely that the reason the manipulated CGF is relentlessly pursuing us is Kea. When they fired at us before, it was virtually just warning shots. On the other hand, the rear unit section chiefs came attacking with no mercy. Snatch Kea without absolutely wounding her. They might be being manipulated like that. Cute as she is, I can understand the feeling of wanting to kidnap her, though. I believe he is called Joachim. He seems a quite dangerous man, a quite ominous man. Well, honestly, we don't know for certain what he's thinking, such as why he needs Kea, and just where the photograph at the end of the white file was taken. We didn't even know why Kea was at that auction in the first place. If her memories returned, we'd have a clue, but... I see, how vexing. At any rate, he is the character thought to have caused this event. I think it would be best to assume that man is extremely dangerous. As for the fact that you're sheltered in this building, he can't easily identify it, but... the worst could always happen. It's better if you prepare yourselves. Yes. Right. Contact each place in succession, leaving it to the IBC staff. Because Kay and the others are resting, please take a break yourselves. Do we have beds prepared? No, we'll pass on that. More importantly, is there a place to resupply in this building? I'm a little unsure of our equipment. Well, we did just suddenly get attacked back there. In this case, you can receive every kind of service at the first floor counter and settle your business. Since there's a branch of each manufacturer, you may find a wide selection of weapons. The Epstein Foundation is here too, so you can use their workshop facilities. We are prepared for emergencies, so we can give you some food if you need. I see. Certainly you have the power to have everything in one place. That's what you'd expect from the world-famous IBC building. Thank you for your concern. We'll get some rest for a while. Your party is temporarily disbanded. If you speak at the first floor counter, you can use the functions of each shop. Furthermore, you can continue to change the equipment and course of members even outside your party. So they're still here. That's what they mean. Thank goodness those two are safe and sound. Thank goodness we protected them. It seems she's sleeping soundly. That's understandable. After all, it was a tough fight. Lloyd, where are you? Ellie, Tio, Randy. Dark. It's so dark. Where have you gone? Kea. Lloyd gently caressed Kea's head. It's alright. We'll definitely protect you. That's why, Kea. Rest easy. Though we've been doing our best up until now, I feel like I finally understand why I came back to Crossbell and why I became a detective. You were the same, right, brother? An exquisite doll that looks almost as if it were alive. And the same. You hear the sound of Kea's quiet sleep breathing. Figured someone would be here. Randy?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. A seriously unthinkable thing has happened, huh? What? Did I say something weird? No. But honestly, what do you think, Randy? If we're really being attacked by the CGF, I don't know how long we can hold out. Frankly, the situation looks grave. The Crossbell CGF is a full-fledged military organization. They have tanks and airships, they know how to use them, and each person is supplied with the best weapons. No matter how new this building is, it's not a fortress. A civilian structure like this can't hold out for too long, you know? I was afraid of that. That means we need to coordinate with Police HQ and the Bracers. We've got to at least protect this building until communications are restored. That's the gist of it. Good grief. In a situation like this, I would have wanted to have that with me. That? The orbital rifle I used up until 2 years ago. It had an enormous amount of firepower. That's right, you were a Jaeger of... the Red Constellation, wasn't it? I tried looking into them. It seems like they're pretty famous with the authorities. I think you mean infamous. The evilest Jaeger group in the western part of the continent. The Red Gods of Death who overrun the battlefield. A while ago, it seems they competed with Heiwei in the area of the Republic. And they were really killing each other. Is that so? Sorry, I didn't intend to bring that up. Well, if the CGF gets serious, things are going to get pretty dangerous. And what's more if we're talking about the new armored vehicle that was just deployed. Say, Randy, about what I said before, can you retract it? Huh? I'm talking about after the downtown race. Until I'm able to be like my brother, I won't ask about your past. I said it before, to me, my brother was in existence like a hero. The Chief, Mr. Dudley, and Mr. Arios too all said it, but... Just by him being there, he was the kind of person who made you think you could overcome anything. Seems like it. Jeez, how much of a monster was that guy? I don't think he was that physically strong, though. From the start, I thought I had to be a replacement for that brother of mine. If not, I had no right to return to Crossbell. Thinking that, I took the detective qualification like mad and did my best until now. As I expected, it was unreasonable in some aspects. I see. However, despite that, you've got a strangely neat look on your face, you know? I guess. Having come this far on the contrary, I'm oddly positive. I can't become great like my brother. Then I thought that if I myself can become great, that will be enough. Well, I still don't know how I can become great. After taking charge of Kea, I can't keep hesitating and worrying being in a position to drag you all down, right? Thankfully, you and the others help me out, so even if I'm not great, I get by somehow. That's why I think I'll take advantage of you now in this situation. What's with you? You've already got plenty of an adult's face. You knew it, don't you, Randy? Just chasing after my brother's back, I'll fail someday. I guess. But I thought that your failing there would become nourishment. However, you realized that even before you failed. I don't think that would be possible if alone, though. That's why at that time I wanted to ask about the cool things I hadn't heard of. I think it's because I would like to know more about a certain someone who watched over my growth like my brother. Say, Lloyd, do you have any idea how many foes I've slain on the battlefield up until now? I could never imagine it. Probably it's because the world I live in is pretty far from your world. Right answer. It's so many that I don't even remember. From the time I could understand what was going on around me, I lived in a world called the battlefield. When I was 4, I was given a knife. When I was 6, I learned to shoot a gun. My first battle was at 9 years old. I worked as a scout in my father's unit, and we killed enemy soldiers together. When I was 12, I was given a small team, and at 14, a medium team. For 5 years, I was a dog running around battlefields. However, I ran away. I didn't escape like the old man Garcia desired. And I wasn't tired of killing others like a piece of shit, too. It's just that I was lost and wandered outside the battlefield, like a rotting corpse. After that, I was here and there, and in the end drifted to Crossbell. Though I slipped into the CGF, I was refused a rifle and was fired by their stupid commander. Then I was picked up by the chief, and somehow I'm now here. That's what the man called Randy Orlando. Randy, thank you for telling me. Good grief, are you a masochist or something? Why do you want to know the past of a piece of shit like me? If you didn't reel me, I wouldn't have, you know? Reeled? I guess I did. Even so, as expected, I wanted to know no matter what. Moreover, I was annoyed that you knew all about me. Because knowing so much about each other makes us buddies, right? Huh? Because you said buddy, didn't you, Randy? You called me that earlier. Nah, it was just a replacement greeting. What? Have I been calling you that up until now? Probably. I think it made me a little happy, though. You don't have to laugh. I'm even a little embarrassed. So that's why you pulled me out here. What's more, you exposed yourself and then cornered me. Well, and here I thought it was a masochist pattern when it was actually a sadist one. What are you saying? An announcement to everyone remaining in the building. In emergency situations, a portion of the floor lighting will be turned off. Also for security reasons, all side entrances and emergency exits will be sealed. We would like to ask your understanding and to pay the utmost care with fire sources. Now that it's finally come down to a full-blown siege. Just in case, I'll go down to the first floor entrance. Understood, I'll resupply and check our equipment. I'm counting on you. If the CGF advances, we'll be the one to work the hardest. I don't want to push Milady and Petio too hard. I know. You and I have to stop them somehow. That's about it. I've got your back, buddy. Yeah. Understood. So, Lloyd and Randy now have Burning Rage 2. It's been strengthened. Everything's improved. Bond with Randy unlocked. Let's go to the first floor. You. Yo, something terrific has happened, huh? What are you doing here? The repair workshop master. Reminds me, didn't you say you dropped by the Foundation branch today? That's right, I've been visiting the branch on this 5th floor for that reason. I was deep in conversation with Roberts about his invention idea, but can't believe something like this happened. I'm sorry, it's our fault that you're involved in this. Don't worry about it, it's not really your fault after all. More importantly, it seems even this little man can be of use to you. I'll give you all I got. I prepared a complete set of workshop tools. From ornament remodeling to weapon reinforcement, I can help you with anything. Thank you very much. We will partake of your services. That's right. In addition to our equipment, we should check our ordnance too. I don't know what's going to happen next, do I? By the way, that one is a Zemurian ore, isn't it? You've got one amazing thing here. Just where the hell did you get that? Is this thing really that valuable? Yeah, that pebble you got there is said to be the relic of an ancient civilization. You can make unthinkably hard weapons with it. However, rumor has it a way of processing it was finally discovered last year. I heard it in the area of the Foundation. If you want to make a weapon with this, I'm sure you'd obtain the strongest power. So it's that kind of thing, is it? But the strongest weapon? Being the situation it is, I'd want such a thing, sure. I just finished putting up some new weapon blueprints. If you'd like, I can make them with Zemuria stones. If I use one stone, I think I can make a weapon for one person, but how about it? Want to try it? Come on, you knew this was coming. Time to get this arm in gear. For this Zemuria stone, I'll make my greatest masterpiece. Now, if I adjust it like this, and it's done. Take it. Testarossa equipped. Red hair. You really did it. Supreme sword unlocked. Thank you very much, Master. Don't worry about it. To get to work with a material like this is more blessing than an expert like me deserves. If you need something else, don't hesitate to give me a call. We'll be kind on you. 20% chance of inflicting burn. So, does this stack, is my question. So we have 410 power, this is normally 140, up to 185. There's an Epstein Foundation branch inside this building too, you see. No complaints about the equipment. If you need something, please speak with me, I'll give it all I've got. Slot-wise, we're all unlocked. Grabbing one of those just in case. Attack 3, I only use one. I don't have mine 3. Let me see the girl's stuff. Okay, it must just be what's in your inventory. So yeah, that was really weird. Or I didn't have the money, that's what it was, wasn't it? Agility. Has Tio been bootless? I don't know. Maybe I picked up another one somewhere? Not sure. But yeah, now that I think about it, that Dex actually would have been amazing for Lloyd, since he can't hit the freaking broadside of a barn. There's Randy and Zeit. It's creepy to think that the Guardian Force is being manipulated. I'm sure everyone will make it through. This is the world-famous IBC building, after all. That's right. Certainly, we were lucky to have the IBC shelter us. While we still can, we must get our equipment in order as much as possible. By the way, I got the thing, but I didn't pull it up. Here it is, Supreme Sword. So we're at 1,400 points. We'll talk to her. Mr. Lloyd, I heard everything from the President. Today has turned into a troubling thing, hasn't it? I apologize, I involved all the people here. No, please don't worry about us. And if it's President Qua, there's no way he would let this situation pass without doing anything. Please allow us to help you too. If it's President Qua, he won't let the situation pass. We'll help you. Buy equipment. Buzzer Beater is still here. Misty still. Hold on a second. Is that the thing? You can buy those. Hello. Tier. I didn't even know I had it. Oh yeah, that's right. I do. Like, I don't really see the need for that in this game because this is more than enough to suffice. Like, this would help Randy and Lloyd every once in a while, but yeah. Here's all the food stuff in case I want to start cooking for some reason. Wrong thing. Sad part is the divine cloth is one of a kind. Okay, Lloyd, it's time to finally upgrade your boots after what, video 2 or 3? Cloud 9. Yeah, it's worth it. He loses out on some of his evasion, but yeah. I think this is what he was using. And I'll spare you guys the lyrics of the song. So let's go back up. We need to find Ellie. The IBC security department is excellent. I don't mind if you leave it to the guards. Lloyd, if you want to resupply, please ask at the first floor counter. And in case of emergency, don't forget that you can also rest your body here. Yes, thank you for everything. Let's resupply for now. I don't know what's going to happen next. Though I tried to come up with some plans to break the deadlock of the current situation. Can't be helped, we don't have enough options. Most importantly, because we don't know our enemy's true identity or objective, we can't move. First, we must grasp the situation. Moreover, reading their moves and act in the most efficient way we can think of, I guess. Strangely, I agree with you. Whatever, regarding the restoration of the orbital network, the technology division will give direction. Because it seems Miss Tia will help, why don't we go down to that terminal room? We'll do that. Lloyd, it has turned into a serious thing. The cult, I mean, I wonder what Dr. Joachim's goal is. I don't know. But in the end, we got the people here involved in this too. Yeah, the same as ever. It's alright, because both Mr. and Belle, they're both strong people. More importantly, now we have to think about protecting Kea and Shizuku. Yeah, you're right. I'll take another look around. Tried talking with Belle about various things, but it seems at present we're out of options. If it were dawn, or if we could possibly contact someone, there would be hope, but... And then Tio's gonna be in the basement. Don't remember there being any branching paths down here. There she is. She kind of blends in. Her hair is the wrong color. Leave the orbital network to me. According to my analysis, it appears a device inserting interfering waves in the orbital cable is attached. Staff here is excellent. Yes, in a few hours we'll have it restored somehow. Duct tape goes a long way, Roberts. This machine's power is especially for times like this. Leave this to us. We'll construct a bypass route for sure. Seems the computing system developed for the second stage test will be useful. This has been suited for a complicated large-scale network. Though I don't know who's obstructing us, watch and see. We'll completely outwit them. Tio, it seems you're helping with the restoration of the orbital network. Yes, there's that, but... I'm seeing if I can contact Yona. For hacking purposes, Yona set backdoors and terminals here and there. No matter which one he accesses, he should be able to tell us the situation. I see, and what about contacting the outside? I'm still trying. Especially at a time like this. I'll have him pay off his debts. If we can access the controlling terminal somewhere, we might be able to contact Yona. This time I'll have Yona cooperate with us. Zide, please take care of this place. Randy, how's it outside? Can't move at all right now, though it wouldn't be strange if they sniffed us out before long. I really get it why that flashy limo is the beloved car of the big... I really get it why that flashy limo is the beloved car of the big boss here. Certainly. Sorry too, Zide. Please take care of this place. A great guy as always. Well, now that we've come this far, we've got to prepare for the worst. If the Guardian forces storm this place, they'll likely wage the attack in waves. Because it might be a series of battles, you should resupply now while you can. Understood. Yes, this is Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. It's me, Dieter Qua. Sorry, did I make you mistake it for a call from police headquarters? No. Did you perhaps manage to contact someone? Sorry to say, but not yet. To be honest, I'm worried about the report from the guards in the front gate. Sorry to ask you this when you're off duty, but can you come to my room? Understood. We'll see you soon. A report from the guards. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Just as a precaution, I'll check my equipment properly. I'm gonna take his advice. Check. Check. That one. That one. This one I can part with. Although the mute protection did help me a little bit. Leaning towards this one for the speed. This helps with her evasion a little bit. I'll gamble that there's not going to be anything here that mutes me. The moment of truth. I'm running a little bit out of time, so I do need to make this a little quick. Excuse me. Lloyd, you're here, huh? What in the world happened? Seems 2 CGF troops have come as far as the gates. And? Right now, they're not attacking and seem to have come to a stop. It's a special alloy gate, and breaking through it should be difficult. Is that so? It's very likely that the fact we are here has been exposed. Yes. Excuse us. Tio, Randy. I understand the CGF is in front of the gate. Yeah, but they're not doing anything right now. It's me. What? Huh. What'd you say? What's wrong? I'm getting a bad feeling, like somebody set up us the bomb. The troops in front of the gate have started doing something strange. They're installing a cylinder-shaped equipment. A mortar? It can't be. A directional orbital bomb? What is that? An orbital bomb used in the military for sabotage activities. I don't think even a special alloy gate can withstand it. No way. Something like that? Even though they're being manipulated, they're intelligent, aren't they? Can't be helped. Randy, let's sortie. Yep, seems we got no other choice. Lloyd? You guys, do you intend to die in vain? No, we're gonna make them die in vain. No, we're just going to go jam that Orbital bomb device. Well, at this rate, we're going to have a skirmish anyway, I guess. We're going to, of course. As members, it goes without saying. Yeah, please give us your support. Ellie, Miss Tio. This is my job, you see. No need to worry. Of course, we have no intention of dying in vain. The police HQ Vice Commander's squad, huh? We'll hold out until reinforcements arrive. We even have terrain advantage in front of the gate. Please leave it to us. Understood. May you have Idios' protection, and please be careful. Everyone, where are you going? Kea. Just a little job. Can Kea come too? You see... No, it's still time for kids to sleep, right? Shizuku too. She's sleeping properly, see? Damn it, Shizuku, you had one job. Shizuku? So she woke up, huh? Sorry, I just woke up. No, sorry for being so loud. Miss Maria Bell, we'll leave these two in your care. Please put them to bed. Yes, understood. Now you two, I'll make cocoa for you. Warm up and sleep. Yes. And they were never heard from again. I have to say heard from because if I said seen, it'd be interpreted as a blind joke and I'd get downvotes and yeah. We must protect them, absolutely. Yes. I'll take the occasion to just say this. The Crossbell CGF are elites. Though they're being manipulated, even under the drug influence, they're not idiots. Probably the most intense fight we've ever had is waiting for us. Yeah, I know. Our teamwork will certainly be put to the test. First is to remove the orbital bomb. Then we prevent the soldiers charged in front of the gates. May the gods protect us. Be extremely careful. Sight, I'll leave defense of this building to you. You're the smartest one here. I've heard what's going on. Seems you'll have to make a sortie. Are you guys fully ready? Review your equipment and formation. Hang in there, Special Sports Section. The guys who came to the gate installed something that looks like an orbital bomb. After you guys repel them, we'll retrieve the bomb. Be very careful, alright? Just for you to know, Assault. I have 30 scopes, I'm using them. Huh. You won't see this one coming. Shizuku's not here, I can say it. Napalm. Andy, you had one job. You ain't burn him as a point blank. They're immune to seal or one of those. No. That was just bad luck, I guess. The important thing is I only get 11 EXP from them, so you guys go splat now. The thing I do have to worry about is I'm not running around, so I won't get eaten. Hey, nice work. Alright, stay focused, next one's coming. There's still time until the bomb activates. Please bring it inside and dismantle it. or dismantle it outside, just within the gate. I like that idea a little better, Ellie. Leave it to us. Here we go. Hold on, if there's water, can't you just toss it in that and let the current carry it away, or... Here they come. Hold them back.
敵集団との戦闘を開始。
俺の番だな。
Good old days when enemies could actually be status bombed. You don't see that in Cold Steel anymore. Wow. I kind of feel sorry for the guy in the corner.
さてと、エニグマ駆動。
You're the only one who can do anything. And so he does. Oh, come on.
それ。任せて。
Change of plan.
時の結界を砕け散れ。
Randy, get me out of this.
俺の番だな。
はい。そこです。
俺の番だな。
Can't reach either of them, even with his sweet new kicks.
任せてくれ。やっ、いや。
さてと、あっ。
Poor thing was catching every status effect known to man. Alright, with this. Second wave incoming. Like, are they just gonna send one more guy each time?
おし、上げていこうぜ。よし。
Well, I guess if they get far enough out, I start to run out of options.
任せて。
It's a really nasty tactic.
行くぜ。
And crap, I can't reach.
ほらよ。
行きます。エニグマ駆動。
Crew plug. Don't reach. So the important thing is we get away from the group. Oh, that's a fixed thing. Never mind. Well, at least we got to safety.
What's
私の番ね。私の番です。
I still have arts.
エニグマ駆動。それ。
よし。
私の
It's
番
probably
ね。
another aerial. I don't even really care to move out of it because I'm just gonna beat him. Okay, that was 4. Nexus 5, I imagine. Even if we go inside, they'll just come in rapid succession like this. Gotta earn enough time to close the gate somehow. Doing your best, I see. According to Master Yin's report, I judge that all you could do is meekly withdraw this time, but it seems I'll be able to unexpectedly see something interesting. But Master Kao, at this rate before long. If they're defeated here, then that just means that's all they amounted to after all. Look, the next one's here.
Yes.
There we go. So 3 of them halberd guys.
Osha!
Damn. One's all the way in the back row. So
さてとエニグマ駆動私の番ねはあ
Okay, so far so good. So far so bad. Getting worse. Ah, they're all together.
Ikuze!
赤き夜に死んだ戦場をかけつわものどもを貫け
No magic allowed. If they're invading with this much force, then the gate is likely to... Yeah, that is, it won't hold them back. Miss Grace, what the heck is happening? Shut up and take photos. You have no weapons other than a camera and pen. That's our only way of fighting. Yes, ma'am. Lloyd and everyone, I'll definitely make this an amazing article. That's why you definitely have to live through this. Please, read about your great efforts. I'm trying to remember her name. Isn't she actually a named character?
行くぞみんなおい任せてくれ
はい
Yeah, me right. Note to self, grab it before I kill her.
任せてはあ
おっしゃ
Wow. If they do not freeze Tio, this is really going to hurt them. I may have actually killed them with this combo. Just Ellie's crit. Believe it or not, this is not necessarily good news. Yep, she bit the dust.
俺の番だなふん任せてくれえいっと
That was Warrant Officer Maria. No way, even she is here? Mr. Andy. Damn, stop fucking around. Good grief, doing your best, I see. However, at this rate, everything will go according to Old Man Gilead's plan. It's supposed to be Gilead. what you'll do. Whoops, I think the next one's the last. Well, at least do your best. Look, an easy one.
かかってきなさい。さて、エニグマ駆動。
おっしゃ
Okay, I do have those. Oh, they're all the same. I thought they were actually different ones.
ほらよ よし
So they gave me the CP. Let's just end it.
赤き夜に信じ戦場をかばうつわものどもをつなげ
デススコルピ
So that's the other way to get the kill 8 enemies achievement. I keep telling you guys, Randy is so horribly overpowered. Bull. Damn, there's too many of them. Are you tired of killing already, Randy? Is that it? Looks like you guys are putting up a fight. Loggins, why are you... Randy, don't misunderstand. I am not your former coworker. I'm just borrowing his body and talking to you like this. That tone. It can't be. Dr. Joaquin? Right answer. Seems you've read through my written invitation. That means Ernest is being useful at least. Bastard. What in the world are you planning? Perpetrating something like this? The whole of Crossbell will fall into chaos. You, just what is the D therefore G cult planning to do? If you wish to know that, you have no choice but to become my allies. If you assume Gnosis, you'd be... That's the wrong lead once again, or lead in this case. You'd be led to my same state of mind, you know? Please don't joke around. You would do such horrible things? It's not that I perform the ceremony at every lodge, you know? Of course I collected the experimental data on the prototype Gnosis. With that data I completed Gnosis on this ancient holy land. Yes, everything was fate. You... What are you saying? I don't expect you all who haven't reached that state to understand. Our demand is only one. Return to us that person, Master Kea. That person? You said Master Kea. What do you want to do with her? Don't misunderstand. Master Kea was originally our god's child. The fact that you looked after her body was nothing more than a mere coincidence. We are simply restoring her to the place where she belongs. Don't joke around. Your religious fanaticism, you would involve her in it? Listening to what you just said, they're all but wild fantasies. There's no way we can return Kiddo to a pervert freak like you. Don't ever come here again. Good grief, some negotiations have broken down, huh? If that's the case, then I'll welcome Master Kea over your dead bodies. Bring it on. Have you finished your prayers to the goddess? Then die. Kea? No way. Master Kea. Don't tease Lloyd and the others. If you do, Kea will never forgive you. Kiddo, it's fine, just back away. Don't come out. Master Kea, I came to welcome you. Please leave aside those fools and return to our side. Though you may not understand anything now, you are our... Enough. Just hurry and promise me. Promise that you won't do anything bad to Lloyd and the others anymore. Kea? Worthy. You're worthy of being our god's child. Understood. If you return to us, Master Kea, we will not do them any harm. Really? You'll do nothing bad? Of course. Come now. This way. No. Lloyd. Kea, you're afraid of the dark, right? If you're separated from us, won't you be lonely? Don't listen to anything this guy says. But Kea has no memories. I don't know who I am. If I'm a bother to Lloyd and the others, how can I stay with you? You're not anything like a bother. No, especially, we want you to stay by our side. I think that because you were by our side, we were able to grow in the truest sense. Watching over you allowed each one of us to discover the meaning we seek. Yes, though I did not know the reason for which I live, watching over Kay with everyone, I feel somehow I can do anything. That's why, kiddo, don't worry about unnecessary things. All you have to do is just grow up with that carefree smile of yours. Because doing just that, you empower us, you know? Ellie, Tio, Randy. Zeit too. We are all police officers. If you're worried about past memories, we will get them back for you. At the very least, there's no need to do exactly what this man says. That's why, Kea, please don't go. Lloyd. Okay. Kea will stay with you all. Is that so? Kea. Well done, convincing our god's child with thoughtless words. So entrusting her to you to wait and see was a mistake from the start, was it? Special support section. I'll torture you all to death. But we were able to take a little break. Kea, back away. If we can at least get Kiddo inside the gates. There is no need for that. Arios. You. Eight leaf, one sword style, second form Gale. Strike. Mr. Arios. The Sword Saint of Wind, or Divine Blade of Wind. Hey, that was great timing. It's as if you did it on purpose. It wasn't my intention. By the way, I'm not the only one who came. Huh? So he beat us to the punch. Yeah, he just caught up with me too, as I thought. It's the Chief. Mr. Dudley, too. You. A little too cool there. You two, thank goodness you're safe. What luck to join forces with Arios with good timing. Because of unexpected help, we should be able to manage. Unexpected help? That is... Oh boy, looks like they're completely manipulated. By the way, I found out about him. That was no big deal, right? By the Great Wall's power, I, the Guardian Force, will... What's with these guys? So I've been... The thing about his name, I do not speak Polish. I know one sentence, which I'm not going to repeat here because it would be horribly awkward, but... His name is Wazy. The symbol that's on his name is a Cyrillic symbol. It makes a W sound. I forgot what his last name was. Hemisphere, I think. So, sadly, it's at the very end I actually start pronouncing his name correctly. But in case you were wondering, it's Polish. Didn't I tell you they took the medicine and became strong? It's the same as your Dino who went missing. So that's how it is, huh? Somehow it seems there's some business I need to settle, yeah? Yo, Scrubs, this starts now. This is prep for our Holy War, too. Preparations complete. We can go any time, Wazy. Then let's begin our Holy War. It's good night to go wild hog. Scrubs, don't let a single one escape. Beat them up, then tie them up. They are... What's more, they're driving them back. Against pro fighters, they're doing great. Why, they're just a bunch of delinquents. No, they're not. Even though the communication didn't go through until now. Yes, special support section. Thank goodness, Mr. Lloyd, you're safe. I heard the Guardian Force chase after you and I wonder what happened. Fran, you're safe. Yes, we started to counterattack too. And also the bracers repaired the communication terminal that was destroyed. Though it's limited, orbital communications have been restored. I see. The repairs are thanks to my information, you know. That voice, it's Yona. Yeah, Master Genius Yona. That'll restore the orbital network with assistance from IBC. Be thankful. We are in your debt. Right now, the police force is coming to assist you. And now I'll try to contact Big Sister and the others. Lloyd, please be careful. Please don't die. You got it. Idiots. That's what is going on. D, therefore G, Cult High Priest Joachim Gunter. Do you still plan to do whatever you wish at Crossbell? Very well. Our combat strength, including the Mafia, is nearly 1,000 strong. What's more, we have an inexhaustible supply of stamina and no need to sleep. After annihilating those who oppose us, we will recover our God's child. Look forward to it. He completely fainted. That was... Somehow it seems to just be manipulated from an entirely different location. And what's more, it might be a considerable distance away. Could he be manipulating all the Guardian Force from here? From there, I meant. Unless we attack Joachim himself, is there anything we can do? We are ascertaining his location. Huh? Estelle and Joshua discovered the cult's lodge. The place is to the northeast of our Marika ancient battlefield. It seems they found traces there indicating the missing persons are inside. Right now they are investigating possible infiltration routes. The ancient battlefield. It's in that sort of place. There are certainly some ruins there, but... if that's the case, then if we go there and strike... It's not that simple. It seems that considerable battle power is developing even on East Crossbell Highway. It seems to be mainly Mafia. By the way, since our battle power is limited, we can't recklessly charge. At least if we had a car, we could manage somehow, but... unfortunately, it seems most of the police cars are stolen by the Guardian Force. They sure were thorough. I'll do something about that. President Dieter. Shizuku and Bell. Everyone, good work. But Kaya, don't do anything rash, okay? That's right, you dashed off and... don't do anything rash. Sorry. Shizuku, most importantly, you're safe. Yeah, you too, Father. Nice to meet you. I'm Sergei of the Special Support Section. And what do you say you can do? There's a limousine in the garage. Because it's bulletproof and quite fast, I think it would make an ideal bulldozer. Oh, certainly if we had that. If that's the case, we need to decide the members who will board. We need people to defend this place in addition to myself. No. Please, will you let us go? What? What are you saying all of a sudden? As for Joachim's target, it most likely is Kea only. If Kea is stolen, then at that point we have lost, but... conversely, if we protect Kea and are able to arrest him, we've won. The meaning of that... this building must be defended to the last. We must leave some of our battle power behind. Since Arios is likely to stay, this place should be like an iron wall. With the Chief, Mr. Dudley, and the police force backing him up, there should be no blind spots. I see. Though I understand your reasoning, it's no good. Huh? You're forgetting the fundamentals. Among you all, there's no one able to drive a car. Ah. Now that you mention it, in that case, I will... No, I want you to command the police force and back up Arios. I'll go this time. Chief, can you drive a car? In the police academy, I can currently hold the post of driving instructor. Leave it to me. An unexpected personal history. That's a big help. We're counting on you. Lloyd and everyone, are you going? Yeah, but don't worry. Because I'll absolutely return to you with everyone. Yes, of course. When we get back, you'll help us with cooking, right? Yeah. Certainly whenever Kea helps, it makes delicious food like magic. Well, good then. We'll We'll even have a flash party. We'll gather everyone we know at the support section. That'll be good too. Kaya, the truth is that you felt lonely. Not having memories of the past, not knowing who you are. Sorry, I didn't realize it. Lloyd. Somehow I felt a little sad, but with Lloyd and everyone being for me, I wasn't lonely at all. That's why, absolutely return safely. Yeah, it's a promise. I had to walk away, and I was only a minute away from the end of this damn part of the chapter. Game, you're killing me. Next day, 23:30. Technically, this isn't the next day. It's just like an hour or so later. 23:30. That's 11:30 at night. Chief, you're good. Can't believe you broke through so easily. I'm a little surprised. Well, though I haven't driven one of these for half a year, I was able to manage somehow. Alright, we'll keep going like this, heading for a more gold path. Please do. What Zeit said? Zeit? What, is something there? Vehicles approaching from behind. They're the new CGF vehicles. What? So if you remember, these were talked about earlier. So I decided to let you guys watch the scene in peace, otherwise as soon as the missiles appeared I would have joked along the lines of, hey, I expected their vehicles to have wheels or something, but let's just move on. Whoa. This is bad. They brought out some crazy crap. Anyway, all we can do is shake them off. Hang on, guys. Chief? Are you alright? Don't worry, it's just a scratch. But it'll be dangerous if you don't stop the bleeding. One more machine is coming from behind. No way. Chief, please stop the car already. We've got to treat you now. It's fine, just hang on tight. To open a path for you youngsters is the role we old guys have. I'll absolutely get you there. Chief, a secretly hot-blooded old man. Ah, the additional vehicle is in a new type car. It's Miss Noel's CGF car. Oh. Sergeant Noel, you came for us. As expected of the CGF's young hope. Can you hear me? This is Noel Seeker. Yeah, we can hear you. Sonia's treasured girl, huh? You really saved us. You're welcome. Another one's coming, I'll take care of it. Please just keep going. You be careful too. Same day, 2400 hours, which shouldn't automatically be 0000 midnight. The ancient battlefield. So this should be the very end of the path, the stone doors where the monsters jumped out of earlier. That should be where the final dungeon is. The ancient battlefield. Can't believe this was the place. To think that this was a lodge of the cult remnants.
来たわね。
You've come. That's Estelle's voice. Estelle, Joshua. Hey, good work. You two, it looks like you had trouble getting here. Here are the details from Mr. Arios' communications just now. For our part, we've just finished opening the entrance over there. Oh. That sealed door. It had a strange mechanism, and although we've opened it, it took a lot of time. But with this, you're able to infiltrate their lodge. You really helped us out here. As things are now, we'll go arrest the mastermind, but what will you guys do? We'll help you out, of course. That's why we've been waiting here. We need to save the missing persons too. Allow us to assist you. Thanks. Having you with us will be a tremendous help. That's right, we have a message for you. Gave the message from Ren at the hospital. Is that so? As I thought. She's given you a last chance to catch her. Just what could that mean? Yeah. Most likely I think Ren is testing us to see whether we can accept all of her. In order to do that, it seems we need to track the full truth out of that person. He's a man who engaged in the tragedy that fell upon the girl once. Yeah. I too want to once again question him. Just why did he conduct those experiments? Why did he escape to this land and complete his gnosis? And Kaya's true identity and what he plans to do with her. That's right. In any case, it looks like it's a given that we're going to put the screws on him. We'll definitely arrest him. We're also doing this to free the controlled CGF and secure the safety of Kaya. So you're going. Chief, your bleeding just stopped, so please don't move around too much. As you'd expect, I'm not planning to follow you with this leg. But at least allow me to see you off here. Allow me to at least see off my subordinates who are on the verge of becoming able to stand on their own. Chief. Good grief, that's a little too cool. That's a privilege of an old man, you know. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy. It's been 4 months since you joined the Triple S. You've fairly grown. If you're able to safely settle this case, you'll be publicly acknowledged as being fully qualified. That's why I order you to safely come back. Sir. Understood. Roger that. Yes, sir. The Fort of the Sun. Sadly, I don't remember which picture it was we took to tell you what little we were told about this beforehand. If someone's really like a diehard fan, feel free to post that in the comments, because most likely, well, I'll tell you this, if someone does find that, I'll pin it, because the comment section is probably going to be full of spoilers. This is the warning that I probably should put out earlier. At the end of this video, which will be the end of this playthrough, I am going to drop a ton of spoilers to get people ready for Cold Steel 3. I'll tell you where the Grail Knight was hiding in this game, where the Anguisse was. There's a second one. I don't think any... Just be aware there's going to be spoilers. Well, Tio? My bad premonition was right. Time, space, and mirage, the 3 higher elements are stirring. Just as in the tower and the temple. Just as I thought. Looks like proceeding hereafter won't be a piece of cake after all. In other words, those mysterious monsters are loitering around, right? That doesn't sound very pleasant. You two have explored other mysterious places like this before. Cat interference. Sublime, I know. To tell the truth, I don't think any monster that may appear will be mysterious anymore. We should fully prepare ourselves. I see, got it. Naturally, we should expect to be ambushed by the enemy accordingly. Everyone, brace yourselves. Estelle and Joshua have joined the party. You can add them to the attacking members, yada yada. So in case you're wondering why there was 2 slots for support members, even though up until now we've only had one member back there, guys. That's for this. So we have Barrage, expert technique that sends enemies flying with an overwhelming barrage. We have the ultimate Adamant Strike, unparalleled hit that attacks the vitals, canceling skills and arts being cast. Ultimate Hurricane, brandish the rod at high speeds, holding up enemies and turning them into dust. Ultimate Comet, release a shockwave with the rod, the wave of power pierces enemies. Cheer, fire up allies with a shout. You have Hope Swell, her support move, gives you defense and CP. Supreme Strike, her combined move with Estelle and Joshua, of course. Co-op secret skill with perfect synchronization of rod and sword techniques. And Phoenix Wave, spin attack with overwhelming destructive power developed by fighting spirit of the Phoenix. And then we have Lightning Attack, inflict consecutive attacks like a storm on the enemy. Skill of the Masters, Ultimate Demon Eye, stares at enemies with a golden eye, delaying their action turn. Ultimate Cloak and Dagger, polished straw of the sword, 20% chance of KO. Ultimate Flicker, delay, cut down enemies with lightning speed, delaying action turn. We have Ultimate Dual Strike, strike twice, double attack that cuts up space using a pair of blades. We have Gale Flicker, attack all. Ooh, that is so freaking nice. Josh, you're on the bench, I'm afraid. We have the Supreme Strike, you know about that one already, and then True Phantom Blade, secret technique that mows down enemies with illusions that weave shadows. Hold on a second. They say set as... Oh. Not an option because they only have one. Orbit-wise, we'll take a look at that real quick. So she has EP Cut 3, Attack 3, Burn. That's really weird. And she doesn't have any of her restrictions, does she? Usually she's bound by the Earth element. That's not the case here. She's not a very good caster either, so I don't know why she'd have the EP Cut instead of something that just gives her raw power. Move 3, self-explanatory, HP 3, self-explanatory, defense 3, and action 3. So yeah, if you want to field her, toss this. Put almost anything else here. Gemini Gem is also bad. Okay, I don't really know why I put him in this place. Anyway, Joshua, he actually does have the restriction. Maybe she didn't have any restrictions because she's the first main character. Because we know, he doesn't have them either. Need to look at Cold Steel. Did Green have any? But anyway, Josh. Action 3, self-explanatory. Attack 3, self-explanatory. Strike, good. Cast, bad. Move 3, freeze, evade 3. I would toss possibly this, definitely this. Problem is there's so few good... Yeah. I tried to use Joshua as a caster in Sky 1, but it's just not really an option when you get to the later games, I think. Equipment. So she has her Bracer Rod, so-so. A Dual Garter, of all things. Full Metal Coat, lit. He has Twin Fencer. Yeah, it sucks that they shorted me on the boots. I'd have to take a pair from each of these guys in order to field them, which I'm not really keen to do. Like, if people are interested in seeing their moves, I'll upload those separately, but yeah. I intend to leave them here because this isn't their story.